Okay, so I know what you're going to ask off the bat. Jake, where the hell have you been? It's a good question. Fair. I was uploading, pretty steadily last summer. Then I just stopped. There's a reason for that. I mean, for one, I was doing a lot of this, and not just playing saxophone, but the production work. Starry backgrounds, lights, running PAs. Takes a lot of time, a lot of work. But I was fishing. There was one little problem once we reached August of last year. Yep, it was hot, stagnant, water levels were low, barometric pressure was even every day, and at first I thought it was just me, but more and more people I talked to, the less and less fish we were all catching. Fucking all of them. None of them are fucking working. And I did have the receipts for all this. In fact, the beginning of this episode was going to be to go through those fishing trips that didn't turn out well. Have a quick compilation. So I did my usual routine of moving all the files from my GoPro SD cards over onto my S21 made by Samsung, and deleted the SD cards for future fishing trips. And everything was ready to go. I was ready to mix everything down. That is before corporate America stepped in. Longtime viewers know that I swear by Samsung products, and I've used my S21 FE for the past 3 years. Great phone. I buy them used. Certified used, usually a screen's broken, is replaced. And, paying $200 to $300 for a top-of-the-line smartphone makes a lot more sense than, spending $2,000. And all worked well, until Samsung wanted to give me a firmware update that I didn't want. And that led to this. Yep, this wonderful firmware update leaves me here for the most part. Occasionally I'll be able to get it to boot up. Then it'll crash, then we'll go back to this, but most of the times it'll just keep cycling through this. Could be battery related, could be firmware related, I don't know. I'm gonna get it fixed though, just because Samsung pissed me off and they're not getting my money. I bought certified used again, and I will continue to do this because when they do crap like this to me, man, I'd be extra pissed if I spent $2,000 on a cell phone. So in need of a phone and video editor, I hopped online, found an S23 for $200, bought that. I plan on fixing the S21, but this will do in the meantime. And I was able to salvage some video from Ty Nesta. So let's check that out. Take that, forced obsolescence. Places that produce well, not doing a thing. I'm taking 3 or 4 fishing trips, cutting them together for one video. Mike and I are hitting areas we know should produce, and he said that too. He's like, this was great during the spring, then it just shut off.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I'm gonna switch my 5-weight and put an indicator in a dim fly.
You figure those, 40, 50 degree nights would cool down the water, but apparently not enough. Okay, apparently these are snickerdoodle cut type fish. Aniseed. I know that works well in carp baits, anise oils. No. It's like, well, what I'm doing currently isn't working. I take that back. Got him. Get the net ready. He's big.
Yeah.
Man, I talked that one into oh no! He got off. He got off. No, he ran toward me. I take that back. He's toying with me. Oh. Dang, he is...
Good.
Dude, look at this.
Oh,
this is a bait caster. This should not...
What contest you got on?
10.
Oh. Play him gently.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I don't have my drag set the full way. I don't want him to snap the line.
Oh, flat.
So did I.
Oh,
there he is.
Yeah.
There he is. Come on. Come on. You're not beating me.
Dude,
oh, it's a catfish snagged.
It's a catfish.
I snagged his tail.
Catfish, though. Oh, woo, nice catfish.
Yeah, but I foul hooked him.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
A pair of fish grabbers?
Not for him.
No.
Oh, let me get my
You want me to do the pictures for you?
yeah, it's on video. Just it's all right recording.
Okay.
That's all right. Ow.
He's clamping down on you.
Probably
Nice
about a
catfish.
4-pounder.
Probably 2-footer.
Doesn't technically count. I foul hooked him, but he fought like a Dickens. Okay, buddy.
He's nice. Well, he got us excited.
Yeah, he did. Like, learn where you're casting, jackass. That was wild.
Good fish is a good fish. Good fight, right?
You ain't kidding. The second cameraman was Ron's friend Huck, who promised to buy us dinner if we caught a fish. So walking back, we most certainly told him that we both caught muskie that we photoshopped. Here's the reveal.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna go with this. This is peppers and that.
I don't want any on mine.
You don't want any on yours?
Nah.
Yeah, sure. Got Ron's right here.
Oh, come on, you guys mocked that up, you assholes.
No, man.
Hey, you already made us a free meal,
Yeah.
and we caught fish.
I should have known better.
What Huck didn't know was the fact that I actually wanted to make AI slop content and really fool him. Unfortunately, AI in the backwoods of Tionesta just doesn't happen. Not enough reception. But fortunately, in post-editing, I could add that. So enjoy the AI slop. Hey, this was still September of 2025. It was still cool for another 2.5 weeks. Now it's just really, really tiring. So a few weeks later, I did get out to North Park. You see all the overgrowth from the past 2 hot summers. And I was tossing around an old flying lure. As it turns out, punching through these weeds with a 40-year-old soft plastic lure still works.
Okay, pulling through that. Wasn't pretty, but it worked. Wow. That was highly unlikely. Got him right in the corner of the mouth. Not pretty, but I'll take it.
And this overgrowth from 2 hot summers in a row is really what wrecked a lot of good fishing spots. Outside of topwater frogs, you aren't getting anything in there. And, oh man, it made fishing difficult. Hope we get a good ice out during the wintertime to solve this problem.
You guys doing today?
Good, you got some footage.
Gotta. How's the city been overall?
I ain't seen a city truck yet.
Well, you got at least the university's out doing stuff, you know?
Yeah.
That's,
there 4:30 this morning.
jeez, man.
Okay, and here's the part I've been trying to put off until now. Over New Year's, my good friend, Mr. Larry Estes, who you've heard on this channel over and over again, passed away. And I could make a whole episode in regards to this gentleman alone, as I did with, the first season. I had a lot of people dying around me. My dad, my band director, and it's like, nah, I don't really want to do another dedicated funeral episode. And I know Larry well enough to know that he wouldn't want that. So I will say it was kind of cathartic in a way. Larry had his first heart attack about 6 months before the one that took my dad's life, which was my dad's first. Larry showed up to a gig we were on 2 days later. He's like, my dad had 11 before he finally went, I think I'm good. And he was having his situation monitored. And was actually, going to get a hip replaced, was all excited about that. He hit 65. Medicaid would take care of all that. And the heart issue was more of an afterthought. Like, they were still paying attention to his blood work and all that. And, Larry and our mutual friend, Arnold Stagger, they both came to my dad's funeral, comforted me during that whole situation. And it kind of chapped my ass for a long time, wondering if there was anything I could do or could have done better to, make sure my dad was still alive. Larry was the opposite situation. His problem was taken care of. He was being monitored. He was being looked at, cleared medically for another procedure. And still, the last day of December of 2025, second heart attack got him, and he died quickly after. So it sucks sometimes, but I'm going back to what my dad's cousin said when his daughter died. And she's a 21-year-old prom queen with an impromptu heart condition. Somewhere on us, there's a stamp that has our expiration date. You never know when it's going to be. And you just got to live every day like it's your last day of life. And just take the hits as they come and have fun. Larry was one of those guys, and him and my dad became real good friends real fast. He was my dad's favorite guitar player, and I'm not talking about in city. I'm talking about anywhere, anytime. Now, in order for that to make sense, you have to understand that my dad was a DJ for over 50 years of his life, got me into music, got me hip to a lot of the things in the scene, got me into sound. He was an avid boomer listener and came up in a time in the 70s where you had the guitar gods there. So when I say that Larry was my dad's favorite guitar player, I'm putting him above guys like Gilmore, Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Frank Marino, guys that most people would never even hear of. And Larry did everything so damn well, and I was so fortunate to record with him. Like, I could make a whole episode going into that. I won't, but the song that you're listening to here, Larry's Feet, Larry and I were on a blues recording gig with a band called Billy the Kid and the Regulators. There's a second sax player there by the name of Derek Red. Larry is just in the recording studio, barefoot. And Derek looked over at him. He's like, Larry, I'm feeling a certain way about you barefoot like that. I can't quite explain it. It was just one of those little side jokes. We're all chuckling, laughing. I'm like, I'm writing a song about this. So the song that you're listening to is called Larry's Feet. And yeah, that's the joke. So I don't talk about that often, but I think Larry and I talked about it once. Actually, yeah, the night we recorded his solo. And the amazing thing about Larry is he did the rhythm guitar and solo, and the two songs I have on my album with him, he did both of those songs on one take with the rhythm guitar tracks. He listened to what it was, knew exactly what to do, and gave me all this variety, like, yeah, different strumming patterns. Yeah, you could cut it, chop it up together and all that, edit it. I looked at him like, dude, why in the hell would I cut up anything? No, that was the perfect performance. It's staying in its entirety. So if you listen to either this or Sax and Whiskey and focus on the rhythm guitar tracks, that was Larry. One take. The solos on Sax and Whiskey, he did two, and you're about to hear the second. He did the first, like, nah, I could do better. And on this one, with Larry's Feet, this was a first take. So, yeah, the dude is sick. Larry was just a one-of-a-kind guy, very unique and individual. And oh shit, that's Mr. B. No, they don't all look alike, you fucking racist. Larry would have gotten a kick out of that joke just because we both understand the evils in the hearts of man, and we both understand the inherent hilarity out of it just from stupidity. I remember quite specifically, we're taking a set break on a gig. It's just off the cuff. Larry's looking at me, he's like, I'll be right back. Starts walking away, and I just, off the cuff, just go, I'll stay right here. He just looked, started busting out laughing. He's like, I ain't never heard that one before. I'm like, well, it's one of those things with humor, music, just good people. You have to understand the absurdity behind things, find the humor in it, get pissed off, yeah, absolutely, but come to terms and find the humor and beauty in the fact that other people find humor in it. That's one of the reasons why Larry was one of a kind. Not only did this dude know funk music better than damn near anyone out there, but he also understood like white culture, white rock, and he bragged about it. He's like, oh yeah man, I always listen to this shit. And Offspring, you couldn't find anyone who understood Offspring better than Larry Estes. Which is absurd because that's like one of those bands I grew up listening to just because everyone was listening to it at the time. And there's some certain things that they did that I liked, but the fact that this dude could play those solos better than the original, I mean, okay, honestly, it's not a far stretch for someone with his talent, but the fact that he understood where those hits were just always amused the hell out of me. And we had an inherent love of that. Like, if you look at me, I've always been accused of being a metal guitar player just because of how I look. It's like, yeah, neat. I listen to Maceo Parker. But I think that's it. That's the point. Don't be bound to the confines of where people tell you need to be. And I think Larry understood that better than most. And it's the rest of us here who knew him have big fucking shoes to fill because of it. And yeah, it's kind of scary, but hey, he taught a younger generation of players how to do things right. And well, I guess there's only one thing for us to do. And don't worry, I didn't forget about you low IQ idiots that bitch up a storm every time I take forever to get to a point and don't get to fishing and doing supercuts like a short, you know, that because that's what shorts are for. This being a long form video and we're 25 minutes into this episode, we're going to get to the opening credits right after I specifically have this little skit just for you knuckle draggers. Enjoy. Look at the hat. Look at the rest of me. Look at this bitter tasting, not delicious, but very efficient IPA I'm drinking. Because it works. Because I bust my ass and work hard and like editing video just to relax. And to the naysayers that pop up, I delete the comments, but I always look at the channel like, okay, well, what are they doing? And usually it's very low, like 30p resolution videos at 10 frames per second showing a bluegill getting caught. So this channel was never for you. So do me a favor. Shut up. Log offline. You don't have to be here. Continue to beat your wife. No, I'm sorry, that came out wrong. Continue to get beat by your wife. Go go away. This is fishing. Sometimes you don't catch anything. It's always amusing. Unless you think that those shorts where the kid catching the 2-pound bass and pretending that he has a whale every 30 seconds is real. If you think this is bad, man, you should have heard some of the shit that Larry and I would talk every time we were gigging with each other. That dude had a wicked sense of humor. I loved him for it. Larry, you are going to be sorely missed. And the day I found out he died, New Year's, as a matter of fact, it's like, man, this city is lacking because any funk band in this city, that dude was quintessential. Hey all, my name is Jake. I play the saxophone. I make music. I make videos. I love fishing. If you like what you see and hear, please hit like and subscribe, and let's get on into it. So the winter ice out is over, and the plants all died. It was actually quite miraculous. Good signs for the year to come. So as Mike and I are running sound in various places, we couldn't help but think about fishing and where to fish. And Mike had a very good idea. We were going somewhere new with a lot of fish and easy pickings. Yeah, Mike and I are going dumpster diving. Just kidding. And you're currently listening to some samples from Tyler Rollo's new album, featuring myself and trumpet player Ian Gordon, who used to be in a Sheetz commercial. And that's pretty rad. I really love Sheetz. The album will be released on vinyl, and when I get more details about that and it's ready to sell, well, I'll post some more info. So back to where we're fishing. Well, right next to Mike's house is a church, and on their property is a lake called Don't let the name fool you. It's more of a pond now. Muskrat problem, which is why Mike knows of this place, and he's been helping the property management people to try to get that under control. Easier said than done.
Take an excavator and bust a hole right here and let the creek fill it up. So you can see that the creek, somehow, or the lake lake used to come all the way back here.
Okay. Yeah,
It's a third the size.
because there's still wetlands with all those cattails.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a quarter of the size of what it used to be.
Well, now, since they're cattails and technically wetlands, you can't bring the level up, can you?
We're in Armstrong County, sorry. We're in Armstrong County, so we're agricultural, so you can do a lot more than like the Allegheny or Buffalo.
I see. Whereas Allegheny protects everything that the very few places we have left, you guys get so many of them, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Eagle Eye viewers will notice that Mike and I wear long pants whenever we're out, because I don't like ticks. I don't like jaggers either, but jags.
So we used to bring the Boy Scouts down here when we would camp overnight, and you get your fishing bags because it's so damn easy to catch a fiddle. All this used to be lake. The muskrats, and they started the downward spiral.
What were they draining, digging burrows down there and then going out to the creek?
Right, they're digging holes through the dam.
That's inconvenient. That part of the dam just fell out entirely. Oh, retaining wall.
Kind of weird to look down here and not see lake. You see the old steps and stuff.
Yeah. That is wild.
You used to be able to sit on the steps and stuff.
Oh, that's a good sign.
We could have taken the highway so you got better video.
That's okay.
See them out here. See them out here?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a decent one right there.
I see them. And I see the muskrat holes, at least a couple of them. Oh, and look at that. They are bedding. Hey, Mike, they're bedding. I don't know if you could see that, but there's a ton of holes right here. Massive bluegill. Massive bluegill. You know what? It might be the bluegill that are spawning. Those are kind of big beds for them, though. Mike's on one. I think he's got the right idea. This lure is working, but with the food situation as is, everything's a little stunted. So I thought ahead. I'm gonna try that. First time I ever used a trout magnet crank, but always liked everything else they made, so why not? Got one. What we get? Got one. Pumpkin seed. First fish of the year. Barely hooked. Pretty thing. Tell your buddies. There we go. Found one of those bass you're talking about.
Okay.
Still qualifies, I think. Want to find his mommy and daddy. Nice little largemouth, I think. Look at you, son. You bit that a weird way. Didn't need the pliers for you. There we go. Yep, that's a little largemouth. What I figured, about a year old. And he just learned himself a lesson today they'll take with him for the rest of his life. Yeah, watching him go in the water, that's about the size I'm seeing all throughout here. He is one causing a ruckus with something. So I'm splashing over there. No, I guarantee there's a ton more that size right in that area. We're gonna go beyond that though. Because I'm thinking mommy and daddy are back there. That's not mommy or daddy, but it's a little bit bigger. About the same size. Same spawn. Oh, that's a good one. You hooked yourself good, buddy.
Two for two.
And take a look at this. He flung back. I knew that was going to happen. They're so damn small to hold.
Like I caught it in the infirmary.
Smart bass, though. Could have knocked that into my jugular. So, step one, unhook myself. Mission accomplished. Step two, as we were. There we go. So yeah, using treble hooks with something this small could get kind of tricky. You got a bright future ahead of you. Compensation prize. Another fingerling. Which is probably food for what got off the hook. Just kidding, buddy. You're going to grow big and strong. It's not here.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Last lifespan in this pond is about like 4 weeks.
If I had a 500-gallon aquarium, I'd take a few of you guys home.
I do.
That was fast. Yep. Another massive whale.
Catching fish sticks.
Yeah, they seem to be preferring huddling around the grassy stuff, so they're probably feeding on small crustaceans. There we go. Another massive fish. Another hit. Another hit. Another fish stick. You guys are lucky I like you, and it's illegal for me to use you as bait. Still got game fish protection. Look at that. Yeah, they're averaging about 6 inches. Is that a frog?
What's that?
Trying to figure out if that's a frog or a bird. One good thing about this Lew's KVD rod, same with my other 2 carbon rods, they're so sensitive, even these guys trigger them. When I was reeling him in, he was just going for a ride. I noticed something yesterday. Had this goose fly on by. He relieved himself as he was flying over me. And the minnow were going right after that. Like, you know what? The birds will re-eat their own poop for nutrients, so. Another massive, massive fish here. Let's get that out of your dorsal. There we go. There we go. You were barely hooked, and let me give you a hand, buddy. There we go. Break up some of that slime on the rock. Got one.
Is that the same one?
In theory, no. It's like they all came off of a assembly line. There we go. Another for the record books. As soon as they hit that water, they're darting out. Not even tossing them in deep water. Sort of. Sort of was good enough for him. Now we're getting into the quarter-pound territory. He's got a nice belly on him. Where'd you find food? Did you eat your siblings? Don't lie. There we go. Unironically, the heaviest one I caught yet. He's thick. Be free. tricking all of his siblings, like, yeah, there's food over there. Where? Go right ahead of me. Make a left. Oh. Oh, so I lost him and then picked up a bigger one. Well, let me put an asterisk next to bigger. Tempered expectations. He missed the lure and the treble went right through the top of his head. Oh, hey. Come on, cod flay, get back here. There we go. Eat with your mouth, not your brain. Steep as that went, he's lucky. Lucky that extra small fish have extra small brains. I had to have...
This frontal lobe by a skid.
Yeah. But the one little one I was pulling in got off, then he just came out of nowhere and headbutt the whole thing. I hooked set him, he went flying. No, I still had him. He just flew up with the lure. I'm like, wait a second. Massive nighttime bass. And you're going to be my last one because now I can no longer see how to get the hooks out. That's trouble for both of us. Not even sure if anything's showing up. Okay. Hey Mike, give me a flashlight. I got the pliers, I just can't, oh, never mind, got it.
Got him?
That's called quitting time.
I'll go over here and use that.
To the victor goes the spoils. Or something. That's gonna do it here. Feels good to be back out on the water again. Man, there are a lot of frogs.
Thank you. Hey y'all, it is jam session night, so we got some musicians coming in, you know what I mean? So